Hi, I'm Jim Byers, and welcome to the Speedhorse Weekend Wrap-Up. Lone Star Park at Grand Prairie concluded its fall meeting of champions for American quarter horses with a pair of Grade 1 races on Saturday. We'll show you those, plus the results of major races in California and Oklahoma. First to Lone Star Park, where Saturday's program was headlined by the $1 million Grade 1 Texas Classic Futurity at 400 yards. A fairly wide-open race had six-time winner, one to watch, the 2-to-1 favorite. Fastest qualifier, Excuse Please, went off as the second wagering choice.
They're off. Kate's Dynasty got a fantastic start right in the center, jumps out to the early lead. He's relentless firing up there. Then Coronado Cartel, Houdini, one to watch, and Excuse Please too far back. What a performance by Kate's Dynasty. Kate's Dynasty overwhelming them with a huge victory.
It's a Texas bred in the Texas Classic Futurity, Kate's Dynasty by a length and 3/4, under jockey El Salvador Martinez. G.R. Carter actually rode this filly in the trials when she was the second fastest qualifier, but Carter rode Excuse Please in the final. Kate's Dynasty is by FDD Dynasty, out of the Vital Sign mare Jennifer Kate, bred by Jerry Wyndham and owned by Smith, Wyndham, and Guthrie. Michael Joyner is the trainer, as Kate's Dynasty flies the 400 yards in 19.404 seconds, a 99 speed index. The Texas Classic Derby offered a purse of just under $395,000. It was contested about 30 minutes before the Futurity at Lone Star Park on Saturday. Vicente Contreras and trainer Anna Krausen had an entry in here of RC Trace Time Sace and Captain Strawfly that went off the 7-5 wagering favorite, but this one belonged to a different pair of 3-year-olds.
One handsome man, Captain Strawfly, going to have to find a way to win. He's back behind horses. Dash and Brown Streak is up there, but it's Jody Pop Zoomer. Jody Pop Zoomer, jet black gold moment. Jody Pop Zoomer with a hard-fought win in the Texas Classic Derby.
The hard-knocking Jody Pop Zoomer comes through for his first graded stakes win, prevailing on the outside by a half length under Luis Vivanco. Number 7, Jet Black Gold Moment, was a clear second. Jody Pop Zoomer is a Texas-bred gelding by Zoomin' for Bucks out of the Jody O'Toole mare Jody Pop's Little Sis. Toby Keaton is the winning trainer for breeder Gary Kurz, who owns Jody Pop Zoomer in partnership with Randall Kurz. Final time for the 440 yards, 21.361 seconds, a 97 speed index. To Los Alamitos, where a spot in the Champion of Champions was on the line in the Grade 1 Bank of America Challenge Championship. Saturday's 440-yard test boasted a $350,000 purse. The start made all the difference for the 8-year-old gelding Vodka with Ice, as this Texas bred broke beautifully and held off the late outside charge of 2011 world champion Cold Cash 123 by a neck. Vodka with Ice becomes a Grade 1 winner in his 48th career start. He's by Stoli out of Hips So Fine, bred by Michael Pohl. Gerardo Prado is the winning owner, and Pablo Rabasa Jr. the trainer. Francisco Rubio the jockey, as Vodka with Ice travels the distance in 21.34 seconds, a 99 speed index. Another Grade 1 on Saturday's Los Alamitos card was the Mariel Distaff Challenge Championship. A driving finish in this 100-grander, with number 3, Check and Fetch, holding sway by a head. Over number 2, this feature is special, with She's Just Toxic third on the inside. Now a 5-time stakes winner this year, Check and Fetch is a California bred by Check Him Out from Cheyenne, La Jolla, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Judd Morse. Lorena Velasquez Rodriguez is the owner, and Paul Jones the trainer. Under Ramon Sanchez, Check and Fetch goes the 400 yards in 19.689 seconds. A stakes-filled Saturday at Los Alamitos also featured the Grade 1 Red Cell Distance Challenge Championship at 870 yards. Number 3, Honoroso, survived a battle for the early lead and then just held on over Dasher's Midnight and Call Her Hero. Ramon Guzzi, the winning jockey. Honoroso is a Utah-bred gelding by Fly Just Fly out of Habla Espanol, bred by Sassy Farms LLC. Richard Gardner and RTM Stables are the owners, and Ryan Hansen the trainer. Final time for this $100,000 race, 45.47 seconds, as Honoroso more than doubles his previous career earnings to $89,000 plus. 3-year-olds were featured in the Grade 2 Adequan Derby Challenge at Los Al. Virtual co-favorites in the race were Snowbound Beast and JR Dynasty Mountain. but the two were well separated at the finish after JR Dynasty Mountain drew clear by 1 1/4 lengths with Francisco Rubio in the saddle. This was the Colts' third straight victory for owner JR Stables. Completing the trifecta was one famous episode, Bred in Nevada by Robert Hosier and Jay Bingham Jr. Dynasty Mountain is a son of FDD Dynasty and Prissy B. Panther by Panther Mountain. The Ryan Hansen charge completed the 400 yards in 19.556 seconds. A 30-1 shot upset the field in Los Al's $150,000 John Deere Juvenile Challenge Championship at 350 yards, with Francisco Calderon in the irons. Raising Cane assumed an early lead in the Grade 2 event and drew off to win by a length. He stopped the timer in 17.406 seconds. Owned by Pete Scarmardo, he hails from the Trey Wood training stable. By Down and Dash, out of the Smooth Bravado mare Smooth Money Raiser, Raising Cane was bred in Texas by Joe Scarmardo. Running second was Time for Jesse Lee, followed by Lisa Gone Wild in third. Now to Claremore, Oklahoma and Will Rogers Downs for the $384,000 restricted Grade 3 Black Gold Futurity Championship. Preston and Karen Cloud's Rocketeer turned down the afterburners midway through the 400-yard test to prevail by a half length over Como Blue. SM Chicks and Garters finished third. Rocketeer is trained by Clint Crawford. He was ridden by Ivan Carnero. An Oklahoma bred by Jumpin' out of Revan by First Down Dash. Rocketeer was bred by Bob Moore Farms. Final time for his first stakes win, 19.49 seconds, a 103 speed index. Also on the card for the last day of Will Rogers Downs fall meeting, the restricted Grade 2 Oklahoma Horsemen's Association Mystery Futurity. $146,000 the purse for this 350-yard race, which saw the unbeaten He's a Fast Invictus extend his record to 5 wins from 5 starts. Trained by Casey Willis, for owners Marty and Shalia Powers. The now 2-time stakes winner He's a Fast Invictus prevailed by a neck over Champion Huddle, while Jay-Z Zuman Cuervo ran third. A son of Mighty Invictus and the He's a Fast Man mare, She's a Fast Jewel, He's a Fast Invictus was bred in Oklahoma by John Paul and Lois G. Augustin Silva was aboard He's a Fast Invictus, who was assigned a 99 speed index from his final time of 17.445 seconds. Now for the news. The Speedhorse Stallion auction is live and currently taking bids through December 17th, with a minimum bid of half the stallion stud fee, unless otherwise noted. All Speedhorse breedings have no shoot fees. You may either mail in your bid or call it into the Speedhorse office. Please visit speedhorse.com to see a complete and updated list of stallion breedings that are being offered. Dual champion American Runaway passed away on Friday of unknown causes at James Ranch in Wayne, Oklahoma. An autopsy will be performed at Oklahoma State University. American Runaway earned more than $686,000 on the track. The highlight of his career was a win in the Grade 1 Ruidoso Futurity in 2010. He stood his first season at stud in 2012. The Louisiana Quarter Horse Breeders Association Fall Mixed Sale saw substantial increases in numbers compared to last year's auction. Receipts totaled almost $275,000 for the 133 horses sold at Saturday's sale in Kinder, Louisiana. The average purchase price was more than $2,500, an increase of 28% over 2012. The median was up 55% at $1,700. The high seller at $37,000 was a yearling filly by He's a Fast Dash out of Mary Snow by This Snow is Royal. Thanks for being with us. More stakes results and photos from the past week are on their way. I'll see you next week right here on the Speedhorse Weekend Wrap-Up.